That was the Jets' best win in what feels like a lifetime. It really does. 2 weeks ago was a fluke. I loved it. Don't get me wrong. Bubba, you can lose the music. We'll kind of leave it here, and then I'll get the takes of the hashtag crew. Because again, this is a morning in which all four of us have our teams, and all four of them won yesterday. So we'll start with mine. The Jets, for the first time in a very long time, feel like they might have it right. That is not to say they're going to the playoffs this year. Let's not get confused what's happening. They're a very young team. They are banged up, unfortunately, in a very bad place to be banged up, which is the offensive line. But the Jets are a very young team, and they make a lot of big mistakes. They commit a lot of very dumb penalties. They do a lot of things, but they play hard for their coach. And I've been hard on the coach. I don't take back a word of it. I meant what I said last year. He looked in over his head. But right now, that team plays hard, and they play like they believe in themselves. And when Rex says that what Robert Saleh did a couple of weeks ago when he said, I'm keeping receipts, he was sending a message to his team. I believe in you guys. I think it was it worked. This team plays like they believe in themselves. They don't always do the right thing, but they play like they believe in themselves. They play like they believe in their coach, and they play hard. So I like all those things. And then, oh, by the way, they have a lot of good players. The Jets, for the first time in a decade, have a lot of good players. Now, they're all babies. Look at these playmakers they have on offense. They're all 24 years old or younger. That is not going to add up to 13-4. But what it could be, the quarterback showed you signs, and I tweeted before the fourth quarter yesterday that the numbers at the end of the game were going to tell a wholly inaccurate story about his performance. He was the best player on the Jets for the first three quarters yesterday, too. There were drop after drop. The offensive line was terrible. He was running for his life half the time. Zach Wilson was terrific yesterday, I thought, before the fourth quarter. So, for the first time in what feels like a very long time, I believe there is cause for real hope with the Jets, that they could actually be on. This could be the beginning of something. It definitely isn't the middle of anything, but it could be the beginning of something. Something that could actually turn out to be special. And I can't remember the last time I felt that way. So in that regard, I think yesterday was the best day the Jet fan has had in a very long time.
Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.